G'day and welcome one and all and happy holidays. My name is Sean from The Guy Who Sews and this is day 4 of Quiltmas 2025. You may be asking yourself what is Quiltmas, especially if you're new to the channel, and this is a collaboration between myself and 11 other content creators, and we're all going to be like little mini Santas because each of us have a beautiful prize to give away to one lucky person each. Definitely make sure you listen to all 12 videos because you need to know all 12 secret words. Each one of us has a secret word that will reveal sometime during the video. The theme for this year's Quiltmas is presents, and that is going to be shown heavily in my design, and also one of the presents may be for you, so stay tuned. So before I reveal my design and how it all went together, I'd like to tell you a little bit of the story of how this all came together. I was invited to join this a few months ago, and I sat long and hard and thought about what pattern was I going to do. I did pick out one pattern as an option, which was Snowflake, which was a gift or a present to me from one of my viewers, Chloe. Thank you so much for that. But it didn't really fit the theme, and I thought I could use that at a later stage. So I was looking at different patterns, and I finally clicked, driving down I-95 back from the state fair, picking up this quilt behind me. When it all clicked to me, I thought I could design my own blocks and put it all together in one beautiful pattern. I grew up in Australia, for anyone that doesn't know and was trying to guess the accent, and so Christmas down there is very, very different. Here it's usually cold, occasionally we get snow, usually we don't. But in Australia, it's the exact opposite. It is the heat of summer, and we are used to having Christmas in summertime, which is my secret word. Make sure you write that down. And so usually Christmas Day for us was cold deli foods and that sort of thing there. And then afterwards, as a kid, we'd go out and either go to the river or the pool, or sometimes we'd get to go outside and ride our new bikes or skateboards and that sort of thing there. One advantage of having Christmas time in the summer. Have you ever wanted to spend Christmas in the summertime if you're used to a winter Christmas or vice versa? Let me know on the chat or the comments on that. The whole plan of me putting this pattern together came together very quickly in the space of about 45 minutes. I came up with the basic idea coming down the interstate, coming towards Richmond, and then I thought it'd be fun to go visit my friends over at Halo Inspirations. They're friends of mine that own a quilt shop in Williamsburg, Virginia, because I knew they had a lot of holiday-themed fabrics, and I thought I could pick up some there. So when I was there, I picked up these beautiful fabrics, so you kind of get a hint of what I used. This is one of them right here, along with this. And this here, and you'll get to see how they all go together in just a few moments. I'm going to show you some footage of me using them. I also added some other stuff from my own stash, but this was kind of the basis of my thing, and I thought it'd be fun how the whole goes together. Now I'd like to show you the process and just some footage of me putting this whole thing together, and then I'll be able to show you the completed quilt. So who is ready to see the completed quilt? Are you as excited as I am to see it as I am to show you? I hope you are. I've been working on this behind the scenes for several weeks now, and I've wanted to show everybody, but I had to wait till today, and I hope this is worth the wait. Let me know what you think in the chat or the comments as well. So I used this beautiful fabric here as a border with presents. Tried to use presents as much as I could in this here. And don't forget, one of you will be getting this as your very own present. And So I'm going to show you the best I can. It's hard to do it from this angle, but I will put up some photos in just a moment. These are a lot of scraps from just scraps from my bucket. I thought it'd be fun to use, and I tried to put in some summery type fabrics as well, so that way you kind of got the idea of a Australian summertime Christmas as well. There's that secret word again if you missed it the first time. Forgot to show you the quilting and the backing fabric on this quilt, and I thought this turned out nicely. I did a wavy line inside the sashing, and this is the first time I've tried doing this, and I loved it because it was so quick and easy. I usually stitch in the ditch up and down each side, but this time I just went up each side once and it was all done. And then the backing fabric I found at my local fabric shop. It's called the Fabric Shop out in Suffolk, Virginia, and I saw this wide back fabric there the last time I was there, and I went back to hopefully they still had it, which I did, and I just think this is such a beautiful fabric. You can see all the candy canes and all the other yummy goodness there as well, and it just turned out to be such a wonderful backing and so appropriate there for a Christmas themed quilt. So I've talked several times about that you can win this beautiful quilt. And so now it is time for me to tell you how you can win. If you've been watching the previous videos, you already know the drill. But the idea is you have to watch all 12 videos from all 12 content creators and get their secret word. I've given mine out a couple of times already. So if you've missed it, get back and check it out. So write down those secret words. And after Tom releases his video on the 12th, they will release a Google form. You go and fill in your information. And then on Monday the 15th, Kristen and Tom will do the live drawing, so that way you get to see if you're one of the lucky winners. So Christmas time for me here in Virginia is very, very different to how it was in Australia growing up. It's a lot colder. We don't necessarily get snow, but it's usually pretty cold here, so it's very, very different. Although I do love spending Christmas with my family here in America as well. I'm just going to put a few photos up of Christmas time here in America over the last several years, especially with some of our exchange students here as well. Have you ever spent Christmas in a wildly different environment or climate to where you grew up like I did? Or have you always had like a cold Christmas, or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, a hot Christmas during the summertime? I'd love to hear in the comments. If you have missed the videos previously, I have them all linked in my description below, and also the future ones there as well, so you can check out the 12 wonderful channels here. If you've missed any of them, if you haven't seen those, go check them out, hit the subscribe button, the like button. Tell them I sent you. It's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing the other 8 creators. It is 8, right? Yes. Okay. If you missed Kristen, Dave, or Tasha's videos, go check them out next, and then come back tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll have another premiere over at Sew with Debbie's channel. She's a lot of fun. She does some wonderful tutorials, and I just cannot wait to see what she has and the rest of the crew. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out, and go check out some of my other content if you haven't already done so. I'd love it if you did. So I hope you all have a great day. Happy holidays, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.